Ladies and gentlemen, a very good warm welcome here at the CCHEP 2019 and especially here at the Carpigiani booth here at C1 at the CCHEP. My name is Bas van Haren. I'm one of the instructors of the Carpigiani Gelato University in Bologna, and together with my colleague Gianluca Lucas Capelletti, scusa, we would like to show you the ready system, because maybe you are here at CCHEP because you are thinking about introducing gelato to either your bakery shop or your pastry shop or your catering business, or maybe you want to open your own gelato shop. Maybe you have done one of the courses at the Carpigiani Gelato University already, or maybe you're just here to explore, let's say, your options. But as you know, sometimes the investment of starting a gelato shop or to adapt gelato to your business, the investment can be quite high. So that's why we came up with the ready system. And the ready system is basically a system where we have a full production cycle in one. So we have where you normally have a regular pasteurizer next to the batch freezer. At this moment we have a pasteurizer, a aging vat, and the regular batch freezer into one machine, which is called the ready. In this way you can prepare let's say 40 kilo of white base in the afternoon in little batches of 8 kilo per time, because the capacity of the ready is 8 kilo of mix per time, which basically means that in a period of time of only 3 hours you can produce 40 kilo of white base that you can store and age in a 4 degrees fridge. So the next morning you have a well-aged mixture inside that has been aged for 4, 6, 8 hours and more. So you have a perfect distribution of the fat, perfect distribution of the sugars and proteins, whereto you have a gelato mixture with a better mouthfeel, more warm, let's say, more overrun, and therefore a very high quality product. So like I said, you can do the pasteurization cycle inside of the ready. Inside of one cylinder, it's both hot and cold. So a pasteurization cycle between 65 and 90 degrees Celsius. It's up to you. 65 for eggs, or maybe 90 for chocolate, and all in between. In the morning, like I said, after your mixture has aged, all you need is 2 hours to make, well, to fill up, let's say, a display case like this with 12 pans of homemade fresh gelato. So there could be vanilla, stracciatella, pistachio, chocolate, etc. All in one machine. But it's not all, because we can also use the ready if you, in case, are using powder products, which basically means a powder bag with all the ingredients inside except the water. And normally this recipe says one bag with maybe 2 liters of water. What you can do is you can tell the ready exactly that it has to give you 2 liters of water. And it will stop automatically when it gave 2 liters of water, mix all the powders, heat up and cool down and freeze, and really make your own product. That's not all, because apart from, like I said, pasteurization, cooling, freezing, water filling, and also the ready contains gelato crystal, which is our new dedicated software only for Carpigiani, that allows you to extract your gelato mixture at a different temperature than normal. Normally the extraction is around -7, -8, -9 degrees, but in this special program we extract the gelato at -4 roughly, which means that at this temperature you have the most air incorporation that you can have in your mixture. Therefore, more air means softer at colder temperatures. So the mixture that comes out is pretty liquid. It's like semi-liquid, and therefore it's very easy to fill up a cake ring, for example, or a silicone cake, or maybe a jar. And because you contain more air, your customers can keep and eat and scoop your gelato cakes at -18. Okay, so the Ready is really a full, let's say, complete machine all in one. This little tool is what you will get also with the Ready, and this is specially made for the crystal that I just explained, because the liquid is so, let's say, watery, semi-liquid. This little tool prevents the opening from going up too high, so too much mixture comes out at the same time. With this one, it basically overflowing and to spill, basically. Apart from all of these things, the Ready also contains a program which is called postponed washing. Which basically means that if you take a break from your daily production, normally the cylinder gets warm. And if you come back from your break, it normally means that you have to re-disinfect your batch freezer. But with the special postponed washing, it basically means that it always keeps the inside of the cylinder at 4 degrees. So even when you return from your break, the cylinder is still cold, still 4 degrees, and always HACCP safe. So there is no way that you can have a growth of bacteria during the break. So we have a machine, or better, a concept that basically suits all different shops, all different businesses. Whether it's you have a pastry shop that you want to adapt gelato to, whether you have a restaurant, whether you have a catering business, or whether you would like to start really your own gelato business as a little shop, the Ready is an absolute perfect concept for it. We have different sizes. We have the biggest one, which is this one, that has a capacity of 30 and 45 kilo of mix per hour, which is the biggest. Then we have one which with a capacity between 20 and 30 kilo. And then we have a small tabletop model, which is especially designed if you have a lower amount of gelato that you have to make, and it fits on the table because it's a tabletop, but it still has all the same functions as the big Ready. So the heating, the cooling, the water filling, etc. So here we have our fior di latte made by the Ready system, and as you see, the consistency is perfect. The consistency as you can expect from Carpigiani equipment. So you see it's nice and dry, you see it's not shiny, you see it's nice and sturdy. And what we do now is we extract the gelato without cutting off the compressor. By cutting off the compressor, you be sure basically that the rest of gelato mix does not get stuck to the barrel. But the first part you can extract without pushing this button. To do so, the machine always makes sure that the consistency of the finished product is the same. As you see now, we extract it with a higher speed. So you can really see that the Ready has two different speeds of extraction. The regular speed and the fastest, okay? So when we see that the extraction is finished, we push the stop button, And if you look inside, you can really see that the barrel is completely empty. There is no more leftover gelato. So there is no more waste, there is no more product that you have to toss out basically. And from here you can continue your cycle. So you go from vanilla to stracciatella, to coffee, caramel, chocolate, everything is possible in the ready. And even, of course, also sorbettos. To clean the ready, we can use the water filling system that I've already explained before. But if I know that the ready washes with, let's say, 1 liter of water, I can be sure that the ready gives me exactly 1 liter of water. So now we are at 50 milliliters, and you will see that at 100, or at least 1 liter, it will stop by itself. And then, because we have the heating, because we have the pasteurization included in the ready system, we can easily wash the gelato out by using the hot clean method. So by washing it and heating up the cylinder, the remaining mix that might be still inside is melted very easily. Okay? As we see here, we have the Gelato made with cherries, Amarena cherries. I would like to invite you all to taste our finished product. And if you have more questions about the ready system, don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much, and I wish you a very good CJAM. Thank you.